And the city's shimmer claimed the hearts of mortal and dragon, stations high and stations low, the guard, the merchant, the thief, driven by the heft of the purse.
Does Ophelia have a way to discreetly signal Fane?
She has the spell. I think she has message, the cantrip.
Okay, so yeah, then Ophelia absolutely could spend that first turn giving you the heads up, which I assume she would.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, you would have the basically 4 turns of prep.
Okay. I would like to cast 4 turns of prep, so that's half of a minute. Okay. I would like to cast I would like to cast Divine Favor on myself and Bless on everybody if I can, if they're within 30 feet of me.
What does Bless do again?
It just gives people better saving throws and attack rolls.
Okay, so what do I need to keep in mind when I'm doing mine?
Oh no, you're signaling to me already that it's already approaching.
Well, I know, but like, if you're casting Bless, what do I need to add to my stuff?
Oh, a
it's
D4.
1d4. Yeah.
It's 1d4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that's for everybody, and then I will prepare to act to Eldritch Blast.
All right.
There we go. Okay. Getting things to work out here.
So the goal of this, or the objective of this ordeal, is that we need to protect the merchants who are transporting the goods, and then kill/deal with the bandits, people who are going to ambush the caravan. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, so don't forget to keep an eye out for the merchants. Don't just worry about attacking, because we'll get docked if we don't keep them in mind.
Yep, it's true.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. In fact, if any goods are lost, it'll be absolutely docked from your pay based on the price of those goods. And it does sound like this is a very expensive shipment.
Okay. Let's go flawless.
Okay. It is only a few moments before you notice, Fane, that Prim is absolutely right. The way they move up is very, coordinated. As one runs up, and you can see just, the shadows moving at this point. You have dark vision or devil's sight?
Devil's Sight.
To what range?
I have Devil's Sight to... Oh, where's my patience? One moment.
How many spells did you end up layering in the end, Paul?
2.
2. Okay. All right. And
120 feet, by the way.
Okay. Then as they come into view, you can actually begin to see them. They're shrouded in cloaks. And you hear the beat of wings.
Oh.
That might actually be one of the police patrol dragons in the area. But it's not close. You can just kind of hear it in the distance. If your range were a little farther, you'd probably be able to see them. As they march within view of you, Fane, they are now 120 feet away. Given that the range of engagement, there are only a couple of them that move within range. They do seem to be before they're within that range, that 120-foot devil sight, you can only see them as just mere shadows, like moving from house to house, blurs in the night. And as a couple of them move within range, would you like to do anything? Do you have a spell that reaches that you can start the attack? Do you want to wait for them to come in while you're still hidden? You could even take the opportunity to take like a study action if you wanted to try and get some intel on them before they reach you.
Will my readied action for blast be prepared still or no?
Yeah, that you can still have time for your ready action.
Okay, cool. I then would like to use the study action if possible. Let's see what I can grab from them.
Hit me with investigation then. And this absolutely only applies to Fane, who actually can see in color in the darkness.
Okay, I got a 19. 19.
A 19.
Yeah, and I have a -1 to that investigation, so I rolled really well.
Yes. Yes, you did. And for that, you get some good intel. You can clearly see the badge of a city watchman as his cloak flutters back. These shadows that are moving up on the caravan are wearing City Watch uniforms.
Okay. Is there a way to can I let the party know what I see?
Yeah, you absolutely could. Actually,
Because I know that I'm on a rooftop, so
who is proficient in common sign language?
Huh?
no one.
Because this is kind of a more complex idea. I'm sure you could have like basic signals, like they're over there, but if you wanted to communicate like, hey, yo, they're wearing like City Watch uniforms, that's like a little bit different than just some like basic gestures.
Yeah. I do not know any. So
I know common sign language.
Is there such thing as
you know common sign language?
I do.
Ooh.
Wizards, baby, they learn the languages.
He's a sorcerer, though.
Close
Oh,
enough.
right.
Not really,
Close
but
Yeah.
magic
Do I know
doohickeys.
druidic sign language?
Plants that can sign?
Oh, yeah, you know what? This is the second time I've actually mixed up Dilvin and Gillian. I'm like, yeah, you are. You're an illusion. Oh, wait, no, that's a different character for a campaign that I'm DMing.
Different campaigns, yeah. We love to see it. Okay.
So, then you, Gillian, I might be able to mess myself up further. Gillian might be able to understand you, but you are not able to communicate to him, unless if you have some sort of telepathy or another spell that might be able to reach. You could attempt to whisper down to them, but there's no guarantee that they would hear and that the guards wouldn't, or vice versa, that you couldn't alert both.
Okay. Then we'll just have to work with what I got. So I will maintain, and I'll have to let my party know at some point. But yeah.
As for Gillian and Ophelia, you can see as these shapes move closer. What would you like to do? Anything?
How far away are they from us?
At this point, like 120 feet.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that even that out. I will. Gillian's right next to me, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I will. I will cast Long Strider on Gillian.
Okay.
So that way, Gillian, that gives you.
Is that concentration?
No.
Nope, it's not. It's just by touch. Gillian, it'll increase your speed to 10 feet plus onto whatever your normal is. So that way you can move faster. So if you want to move closer to them to cast a spell, you can.
Okay.
Excellent.
Perfect. And then, do we want to just open up on these guys, or
We may as well start the scrap.
Yeah, they move. They move closer. They move 60 feet closer, and they seem to be moving systematically, to where one person runs forward and like presses
Checks.
against the wall for cover, and then like calls more over, and so they're kind of moving in unison.
I'm going to talk to Prim if I can, to ask her how many can she see coming out from those areas, because like they look like they're a line kind of proceeding from front, like they're following each other. How many does she see?
Good question. Then go ahead and have her make a perception check to try and catch them all in the darkness.
With or without advantage?
With advantages. Fine.
Okay, that is a 13.
13. There are at least 6 shadows moving your way.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alrighty then. I look
Start.
over at Ophelia. Should we open up fire?
I'd say they're making themselves known. I don't see why not. I would get in closer if you can, though. Because most of our spell ranges won't be able to reach them from this far away.
At this point, because the round ticked over, they are 60 feet away.
Okay. Never mind. We're good.
Sun
yeah.
to sauce.
Fane is first.
Okay. So, but she'll tell Gillian, yes, now it's time.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, as they get within 60 feet, you're welcome to take your ready action and then your turn.
Okay.
Where are we relative to the actual caravan?
The caravan is likewise 60 feet away. It seems like they are moving coordinatedly to arrive at the perfect time, essentially.
Okay. And so we're just in the middle before they meet each other.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so by attacking them now, you're actually hitting them before they're within anywhere near the reach of the caravan.
Nice. Okay. First beam. These 2 beams will just go to one individual, so I'll let you pick out who that is. It's just who I see first. So that's gonna be a 24 to hit, and then that's gonna be a non-nat 20 on the other, for the 2 ready-to-action blasts.
That's 2 hits.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to shoot 2 more anyway with my action.
Yep.
Okay, that is going to be a 28 and another 28.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's all hits. So go ahead and just, I guess, roll damage.
This is total damage. 21. 21.
Total damage. Including,
Yes.
like your...
It's all 4.
It's all 4. Oh, do you not have Agonizing Blast?
I do not have that in my as an invocation, so
Not yet. Okay.
no. I probably won't have it.
Oh, you
We'll
probably.
see.
Oh, that makes sense because you're going dual wielder, huh?
Mhm.
Okay. I was like, oh, that's really low for for Agonizing Blast. I see. Don't have it. You launch a savage volley at the first assailant, who stumbles back and he says, "They're on the rooftops. We're being attacked."
Okay.
Gillian, it is your turn.
So they're in a alleyway type deal, right?
They're approaching. They're kind of dispersed, but this is a largely open area. They're just kind of pressing against the walls. Why do you ask, though? Because positioning won't be too important this go around.
Okay, because I said I have a firebolt prepared, but if they're
Yes.
kind of in a straight line, and dependent, or
Then
what's
the
their
drag-
fire?
Well,
'Cause
I'm
I
sorry.
want-
What was the last thing you asked?
I'm just kind of wondering what I can see, because it's just a open, like a
Oh,
road
yeah,
that
yeah.
they're just kind of running through the streets.
Correct. Yeah, they're simply pressed against the wall. So you can just make your firebolt attack and then take your action because you have that ready. So that's your
Yeah.
reaction, and then
All right. Well, I'll fire
It'll be
my
your turn.
fireball attack at the first guy,
excellent.
and I'll roll that real quick. I got 14 to hit.
That is a miss. As you fire it, it bursts against the wall next to him, and you hear someone else say, "And down below, there's a caster."
All right. Okay, so what I was wondering is where they all are. It's because if they're on a big road, all kind of running back and forth, I have a lightning bolt that I would like to throw at them.
You
See
can
how many I
hit-
can hit.
You can hit 4 at a time because
Oh.
they're kind of lined up on either side. So you are good to go on that lightning.
All right, that's what I'm going to do. After I miss my firebolt, I kind of put my arm out, put my fingers out. How's this for a caster? Then fire.
All
Boom.
right, that's dex saves, right?
Um. Yes. Dex save of 16.
Oh, the DC is 16?
The save is a dex of 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got failure, success, failure, success.
And
Okay.
a half and half there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you've got the half and half going on.
There we go. There we go.
How much is damage?
34.
34.
Juicy.
The
Mm-hmm.
first fellow gets just absolutely blasted away. The other 4 are bloodied.
Oh,
Let's go.
gotta start with that heavy hitter.
Yes, sir. Plan's going well so far.
Ophelia, you're next.
Okay. How far away is the caravan from me?
The caravan is still 60 feet away. They cannot get to it through you. As
Okay.
yeah, but the caravan won't be here for like another next turn. It'll be within range.
Okay.
Okay.
I could just imagine the
I-
caravan just slowly going forward. And all I see is just a big lightning bolt come from an alleyway in front of them.
Yeah, you can actually. It's actually worth mentioning that as the light nights up, as the light
The
nights
lightning
up,
lights up.
as the night lights up, you can actually see in the flash of lightning as the caravan driver, or the wagon driver, I should more accurately say, kind of like stands up on the box and like looks over, and you can see that he's calling to somebody else and like pointing, and they press on. They know that you're there to protect them. They've been informed.
Does it take an action to talk to Prim?
It does not. No, you can
Okay.
you can talk to her.
I'm with the lightning illuminating the space. I ask Prim again if how many people she sees.
As everything gets lit up, there are 8 total, and one of them has already been taken down. 3 are bloodied, and
Okay.
she says, there were 2 that I missed, but also I hear something coming, and you can hear as the wing beats have gotten louder from a dragon that's flying over.
Ophelia says, "Crap." She tells Prim that it's a dragon and that she needs to basically get out of sight. She is going to cast Entangle on the remaining men.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. You're able to emanate that on the ground, right? It doesn't come from you. Or I guess
Yeah, so
part
it's
of the
just
ground.
grasping plants sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square within range.
20. Okay, yeah, you
So-
can get you can actually get all 7 of them with that.
Perfect.
Nice.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, because that spans the street. So,
Okay.
Beautiful.
but
But it won't interfere with the caravan, right?
that is it won't interfere with the caravan.
Okay.
No. It is a strength saving throw. Is that correct?
Yes. Strength
Okay.
saving throw of 16, it looks like. And then if it turns the ground into terrain.
That is all failures. The highest I rolled was a 10.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's go. CC.
Yeah, so they are all stuck to the ground. These plants, they grow from the ground. Does the spell specifically say that?
Yeah, grasping plants sprout from the ground. So I'd imagine they kind of come between the cobblestones.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So just keep in mind the defacement of property that comes with this this spell is all I was thinking.
Well, can she have had foresight and like summoned like really like narrow plants, like knowing that like they'd have to cobblestone?
To gently cast the spell in such a way that you won't destroy the ground. Go ahead and I'll have you make a Arcana check. Yeah. I might be willing to say Wisdom Arcana. So if you're proficient in Arcana, you can use your Wisdom score plus proficiency bonus.
Perfect. Okay. All right, that is a. What is that? That's a 23.
23. Excellent. Yes, you are able to largely avoid destroying the ground.
Perfect. Because I
freaking go.
will retract those later.
Yeah, when the spell ends, they should wither away. But
Perfect.
yeah, the street's not torn up anymore.
Yippee!
All right. They.
Ophelia. After that, she's going to.
You gonna send your stat though?
Because they're still 60 feet away from me, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to. Hard because I wouldn't be able to make it to them in time anyways. Ophelia will move like maybe 10 feet closer, but she's also going to try and get out of sight. Which direction can she hear the wings coming from?
It's from behind them. It does sound like it's in the distance. It's probably going to be like another 2 turns before it actually arrives. In fact, if it were slowed down at all, then it would probably miss the caravan as it crosses the street.
Okay. Let's see. So they're all. Did you say that they're all in an alleyway on the one side of the street?
Yeah, so you're kind of in a crossroads, and they're approaching from one way, the caravan from the other, but they're just straight alleys for the most part. So they don't have a whole lot of places to go, essentially.
Oh, so the caravan is also in an alley.
Well, they're roads. What I mean is though that they're confined. which is why
Okay.
positioning isn't a huge deal in this, because there's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. You're either close or you're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, just run it.
Oh, so it doesn't matter if I try
No.
to hide from the dragon?
Oh, you can try and find cover from above. Certainly, you can try and hide like under the rooftop or something like that.
Yeah, I think she'll try and do that. Just
Okay.
kind of in anticipation.
Okay.
And I think that's all that I can really do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll are they they haven't moved at all, obviously, right? Because of the entanglement.
Correct. Yeah, they're completely stuck.
So will the caravan just be able to cross
Well,
safely?
we're hoping to kill them before they get there.
Technically, if they stay stuck, then
We
would,
avoid them by large. Okay.
they would in fact just miss the caravan as it goes by.
Okay. Okay, then I guess I just gotta go in.
That is concentration, the entangle spell.
Oh,
so your summon beast would be
gone.
disappearing.
That's fine. I guess.
Oh, I guess it is, huh?
It's okay.
Yeah, nailing them all down is actually quite a big deal.
Yeah, having them not move is pretty big.
Yeah. I guess
Well-
my cool direwolf is gone. I'll just say that we'll just retcon and say that I never did it. Because she knows she should. I don't know the spells well enough, but she would, I guess, so.
I can accept that.
Perfect.
Okay.
Go ahead. Dean.
Okay, cool. They're 60 feet away. I would like to go up 30 feet and then cast Misty Step. We may as well just go for broke and go crazy on this. So,
They are restrained, so everything is made with advantage.
Thank you.
Juicy.
Oh, wait, actually, let me give them a chance to break free, though, because...
Yeah. You're right.
They will have their turn first. It is an action to break free, though, so holy cow, I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row, so 2 of them break out.
Who?
Okay. Hot dice.
And those are the only 2 that break out.
Awesome.
Are they the bloodied ones?
Yes, actually, they are.
Okay, awesome. Then I'm going absolutely crazy on. The first one, I'm gonna roll the hit.
And don't you have bless too?
I do have bless, yeah. So first attack is going to be okay.
There's almost no chance of missing with advantage and bless and all
Yeah.
that.
9 math, and then that's gonna be a 23.
That's it.
Okay, and then second attack. Okay, I'm not gonna even roll my d4 for that one. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. All right, let's get spicy. So this is the first attack. That's a 10. Second attack is gonna be a 6, and then I'm gonna add the 2d4 with that, and that's gonna be 7 total. So that's gonna be
The first one's down.
Okay.
Is that
Awesome. Yep, that's it. That's it for my turn.
I have a feeling it's going to be more than just these 7 guys. It's got to be more than just 7 guys,
Well,
right?
the dragon is more than 7, so we need to do this like right now.
Well, that's
So-
if the dragon is like part of this whole thing, or if it's purely a coincidence.
If he's
If it is,
if
that's
he-
going to be dookie.
If he's with the guard, then yes. Okay, so he's a patrol Dargon. So yeah, dragon.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Gillian. If it is, I'm assuming it's his turn,
It's
right?
Gillian's
Okay.
turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo. All right.
Gillian,
Lightning bolt
Another
again.
one, please.
Actually, they would, in fact, I believe, have disadvantage on dex saves because
Oh,
they are restrained. Yeah, they have disadvantage on dex saves, so they're almost certainly going to fail against another lightning bolt. If you wanted
Would
to
I-
strafe
Oh.
the other 4.
I was gonna say, how many would I be able to hit with lightning bolt? then?
Four
Four.
each.
Four of them.
Yeah, you're hitting the other 4 that's
So-
on the other wall.
Yeah, if you do have fireball, then you can hit all of them, but you will also light some of the buildings on fire.
Ooh.
So that's the trick.
Yeah.
We'll stick to a nice clean lightning bolt then.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey Sam, you can use your meta magic still. So
I don't-
you can cast 2 spells on the same turn if you have the quicken spell.
If
I
yeah,
don't
if
think
you
I
have a-
can with lightning bolt though, can I? Because it hits multiple enemies.
Yeah, you can.
It's more about whether or not you can only expend 1 spell slot in a turn. So if you have a
Mhm.
free casting of something, then you can quicken and double cast. Otherwise, it's
Alright.
just cast and then cantrip.
Okay.
But the casting cantrip is better than using just 1 spell. So
It's true. Yeah, I definitely do advise using your meta magics if you have any that apply.
yeah, this is a
Okay.
good time to play with your features, man.
All right. Well, I think I should do Mind Sliver then. To
Okay. I see what you're doing.
who? And it's just a bunch of guys, right? I'll do whoever looks the most,
Beefy.
or the most beefy dude who doesn't need any extra health. So,
Okay.
boom.
So intelligence saving throw from the DM, I think,
Yep. Because
for the
and he
one.
needs to make a 16 intelligence saving throw, and I rolled 3 for damage.
Okay. He fails the intelligence save
Nice.
Awesome.
and takes the 3 damage.
That's a
Perfect.
minus D4 on the saves. Let's go.
And then
Lightning bolt then?
and Gillian's using the blessed plus 1d4 too, right?
No, this doesn't work with because it's a saving throw they have to
Oh.
roll. So it's not like he has to roll to hit them.
Oh, it's
It's-
like a physical attack.
It's more like they have to save against the
Yeah,
attack.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realize now that I probably could have used that for my first firebolt, but I think the lightning did plenty.
Okay.
Yeah.
either way, though. Oh,
They
what?
yet again all fail with disadvantage.
Bet.
And I did.
So hit me with that lightning damage.
Boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Lightning bolt! Lightning
Uh,
bolt!
there you go.
Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow.
28.
Oh! Nice.
Yet again, you bloody a row of assailants.
Yes, sir.
Ka-chow.
Love me, my
man.
Love me, my lightning bolt.
Ka-chow.
Get assailed. Get assailed on, you assailants.
Why so shocked?
All right, Ophelia is next.
Make it good. Make it good.
Okay.
We gotta wipe these dudes and get the heck out of Dodge because that freaking dragon's coming.
I'm gonna try. Da-da-da-da-da.
I do not want to fight a dragon today.
Okay. Hopefully, this will work. Mm-hmm. I'm debating. Would Call Lightning be a bad one to use?
It would not be bad.
Okay, I just don't want it to like give us away.
Oh,
too
but
much.
it does take concentration.
Oh, booty! That would have been great because it's a dex save and they're dexless right now.
Yes.
Dang it! Why? Why?
Yeah, a lot of things are concentration based, which is the nerf of all of it all.
Ooh,
So.
I could do Ice Storm,
Oh, all right. Just-
right? But would that damage other things too in the area?
Ice storm?
Yeah.
Good question.
Because it's a 20-foot cylinder. A 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't do too much damage to the buildings or anything like that.
That.
Okay, so that isn't a cause for concern then?
Mm-mm.
Okay, perfect.
Trying to avoid property damage while we kill every.
Yeah.
We
I
have
only have.
standards.
We have standards, guys. Aside from killing, you know,
I don't know.
the
Wait,
people
how
of the
many?
law.
How many people? Wait, how many people do I have to kill?
You would be able to catch them all in it, and
How many are left?
And me.
There are
There should be 6, I think, still, right?
6 still. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm worried if we have to fight the dragon, that's like my 1 level spell slot.
Oh yeah. You're worried about burning it. Yeah.
Well, make it worth it.
Yeah, I'm you know what?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm trying to avoid you're also why are all of mine freaking concentration spells? I can't do anything.
Druids have a lot of really good spells, and a
But-
lot of them are concentration.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
That's how they keep it in check, because the druids spell list is crazy. Just go for it, babe. Go for it.
Go for what? I can't use any of them without ruining.
Not even
the
Ice
thing.
Storm?
Well, then
Yeah,
that's burning my spell slot, my 4th level spell slot. So in case I have to fight the dragon, I got none of my beefy spells.
Well, I don't think we're gonna win against a dragon. So
Well, I know, but this is I'm trying to be preventative, just in case, you know.
okay.
Okay.
Well, you cook. I got you.
All right,
I'm out here like risk.
You could wild shape and get into melee.
That's true. I could do that. Fine. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just turn into a dire wolf myself, so I can still keep that flavor.
Yeah, there we go.
And I'll zoom over there and I'll smack him.
Excellent.
Hold on, I'll get the direwolf stat block here.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and make those attack rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce forward just in the interest of time, since we're
Yeah.
almost out.
Sorry.
You are good. They are going to try and break free of the entangle again. Will this cripple them?
That's a 20... 24... No, 23. That's 23 to hit.
All right. That is definitely a hit.
Okay,
And
perfect.
2 out of the 6 break free of the entangle, but that is also their turn because they have to use their action to break free. So they
Perfect.
once again all get skipped.
Okay.
Oh, and then do I kill the guy that I bite?
How much damage did you deal?
It's this, honey.
Okay.
I'll just roll.
Where's that at? That's a 13 damage.
Not quite. He is quite brutalized, though. Does the direwolf not have multi-attack?
I don't know if it does.
No, it does not. It has, yeah, it just has pack tactics and it's bite.
Okay.
The person has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be
Or-
knocked prone.
They succeed.
Okay,
Dang
perfect.
it.
But yeah, that should be it.
All right.
Okay. I have my rolls ready when you are ready.
I am ready. I am so ready.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to cast Hex on one of them.
You're
just
wasting these guys.
to get more damage.
Okay. Do you
and
want
then-
to cast it on the healthiest looking one you can then?
Whatever one I'm trying to whatever one is close to me, because I'm just trying to kill everybody as fast as possible.
Okay. The one. Yeah. They're all effectively all within range because you
Okay.
can just kind of dart between them.
Okay, cool. Then I will just I'll just cast it on the healthiest one, and then the rolls are 24 and 20 on that.
Both hits.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to roll damage for those. Okay, that's a 9. That is a 3, and then I am adding 2d4. And then on top of that 2d4, I'm going to add +3, which is 6. So 8.
I'm
17.
subtracting that as we go. So
And then, yeah, I think that's all I could do. So whatever happens there happens, but that's the total damage that I have.
excellent.
Do I kill one of them?
You absolute. Hold on. Did you roll your hex damage?
I did. Well, I don't have to roll the hex damage because it's just a +3 to damage rolls automatically.
Oh,
So-
did they change hex?
Yeah. So
Oh wait, no. This is your
yeah, this is my Hexblade Warlock hex.
Got you. The class feature. I was like, no, it's
Yeah.
a D6. I'm confident in that. Okay.
I could have sworn.
All right. Then never mind.
But yeah, that's where the additional +6 of all of those come in. So if you haven't put the +6 in already, that's the hex damage.
Gotcha. Cool.
Daddy spaghetti
All
or
right,
not?
yeah,
spaghetti?
the guy is dead.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, Brendan, I forgot on my for my dire wolf, I forgot I can add primal strike onto it, so I can add an extra 1d8 damage in an element of any kind of element damage.
Wait, for what?
Right. Roll it. That might actually kill the
Make
guy.
a difference.
That might do him in.
Yeah, he was really close.
Okay. That is 4. And we'll just do lightning damage. Why not?
He goes down.
Yay! Sorry.
Learning our class features, baby.
Woo, 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 woo. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Then it is Gillian's turn. There are only 4 standing.
Lightning
3 of
bolt,
them
baby.
are in a row if you did want to try and lightning bolt again.
Yeah.
He's just out here like lightning.
He's just freaking Emperor Palpatine.
He's straight up Palpatine.
Oh, my God. I was gonna
Are you
say
gonna do
I
it?
would. No, I'm out of spell slots for like.
Dang it, no!
What can I do now?
You can go up to him and punch him. Poke their eyes.
Punch them. I could start firing fire bolts too. That'd probably be more effective than me just punching them.
Yeah.
That
Actually-
is accurate. Gillian has a -1 in strength, so an
Yeah.
unarmed strike from Gillian does 0 damage.
Yeah, definitely go for the cantrips then. He slaps him.
Well, yeah.
It'd straight up be that episode of Psyche K when when he punches the guy on the beach and he's like, "Wait, that didn't hurt." At first I was upset because you hit me, and now I'm upset at how weak you are.
How
Aw.
many are bloodied?
All of them. You have messed them up thoroughly with your lightning bolts.
Lightning
Let's
bolt.
go.
And there's 4.
Yeah.
Do you
There's
think?
3 left, yeah. There's 3 left. 3 left, 4 left? 4 left?
There is 4 left.
Okay.
I'm going to prepare 4 magic missiles then, I think. They're using a
Okay.
level 2 spell slot. Do I just roll the damage for each
There's
dart,
no
or
roll
just
to hit.
one?
It's automatic, unless
Okay.
if they have shield, the shield spell specifically.
Okay.
Ooh, kill him.
Do I roll it 4 times or just one? know?
Roll it 4 times.
Okay.
Yeah, roll it 4 times.
Boom.
Ooh,
Boom.
ooh,
Almost nailing them.
ooh.
Yeah,
And
4,
then
5, 4, 2.
and then
Gotcha.
I'll use my twin spells to throw in a little extra firebolt.
Heck yeah.
And that shall be. Oh, it didn't go. Alright, I guess I'll roll the hit first.
Yeah.
16 plus.
That's gonna be a miss.
No.
Can I roll my 1d4?
Oh yeah, you do have a 1d4.
Yeah,
Go, go,
that'll
go.
actually
You have a
probably
1d4.
make up the difference.
I got 2.
It does make up the difference.
Oh,
Let's go.
As long as you didn't roll a 1, it would have turned it into a 8, so.
Hey, did he get him?
And I do 8 damage to
a whole
Yes.
8, baby. Let's
a
go.
whole 8. A whole 8.
You take out you take out one of them.
Nice.
The weakest one.
The weakest one. Did a little bit of damage to everyone. I feel like I'm just
Alright.
I'm just artillery, just firing from the back.
It's pretty
That's
sweet.
right. You can see as the dragon draws nearer. At this point, the cart has made its way by, and you can see as the cart bearer has his like hood pulled all the way up, and he kind of like gives you guys a nod and keeps driving the cart. So he's past at this point, and it'll be harder to follow the cart if they're stalled out. That is, if they don't know where it's going after this. But yeah, if you can stall one more turn, they should probably be in the clear. Unless if, again, they know the entire route, not just
Okay.
this point.
And
It is Ophelia's turn.
I will. Which one looks the weakest or the closest to death? Because there's 3 of them.
Yeah, you can attack whichever one's weakest. None
Oh,
of
can
them
you
are
ca-
very far from each other, so you are good to go.
You have advantage on your pack because of your pack tactics.
Advantage to
Yeah,
hit.
to hit, yeah.
Okay.
And then you also have your D4 as well with bless.
Yeah.
So you can just keep going straight like vanilla there, if you don't want to waste
Yeah.
any spell slots.
Yeah.
The 2 that were actually free were killed, so they're all restrained anyway, so you just get
Okay.
advantage on all your attacks.
Okay. That's a hit. That's a
D4.
add to it.
Yeah, with your D4.
Okay. That's a.
Here, take
Oh,
this.
no, I got it. I
You got
just. That is a 18 to hit. And then for damage-
2d6
That is
plus
a hit.
2d6 plus 3, and then your D4 or whatever that you had for your primal.
And then 2d4, you said?
Well, whatever your primal.
Oh, primal,
feature,
yeah.
Yeah, your primal attack feature is. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, yes. 1d.
Trying to eke out every bit of damage here so we can get a quickie out and just leave.
That's 16 damage.
No, that's exactly what you need. Again,
Okay.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Oh, baby, you.
You got what
What
I
I
need.
Okay.
all right. Let's see if, for the very first time, they get to take an action by breaking free. Will it happen?
Please no.
Will. Okay, that's another nat. I've rolled so many nat ones
Wow.
on trying to break free. So that's a 4 total for trying to break free.
Dang.
And then just the last one, does he break free? 6, he does not. So they don't get to
Yay!
take a single turn.
Feels bad.
They're just like, I don't remember there being so many plants on this street.
Ophelia's like, behold the power of nature, suckers.
The one student who takes herbology in Hogwarts. Sorry, that's a 25 to hit, and that's going to be a 27 to hit.
Both very
Kill
big
him.
hit.
Kill him.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm going to I'll just roll. Wow, feels bad. 6. Okay, that's 6, and then 2d4, and then plus 6, and then I'm adding a smite because I feel like it.
The first one actually dies to that.
Awesome. Then carry over the rest of the damage because I'll throw in the smite damage here.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
And 16.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. If you smite on the first attack, then that kills him
Yeah.
and you can carry the rest of the damage over.
Yeah.
All right. He is very bloodied. Gillian, take a feather to this man.
Are there still?
He will fall.
Is there only one left?
Yeah, there's only one
Yeah.
left.
Go Gillian.
Oh, wait. Actually, it's relevant now.
Dargon?
As you take this out, right? Next turn, the dragon will be arriving. Do you want to do anything other than your attacks? Fane?
I'm gonna ready pass without a trace on all of us.
Okay, we'll get to that. But yeah, Fane,
go ahead,
since it's your
Gillian.
turn, if you wanna try and like run away or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Or do you want to stay and move as a party? Totally up to you. Like I said, next turn it's dragon time.
It's dragon
Okay.
time? Oh, baby.
So,
Um,
so while he's figuring that out, what are our options for escape?
You can escape between like the buildings. Like you can run up the street and try and find like an alleyway or something. That's absolutely something you can do.
Okay. Yeah, I will dip for sure.
It's more of a matter of timing rather than positioning, because
Okay.
you have so many places to like run away from this area and hide.
Okay. I'm just gonna pick an alleyway. Actually, I'm gonna pick an alleyway that is towards the direction of like where the carts are at. And I know that, and I know I'm not gonna be able to catch up to them, but if I need to like move further in with the cart, then I would like to.
You're going
So-
with the caravan?
Well, not
Just
with
in the
them.
direction of it.
In that
Yeah.
direction, so I can just make a beeline for it if I need to.
To the caravan?
Yeah.
To the caravan, yeah.
Are you hiding?
Yeah, we're gonna hide because
Okay.
of their dragon. so-
Okay.
You can't hide this turn because you've used your action to attack, but it is
Right.
Gillian's turn.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay, and there's one more guy.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
like I said, hit him with a
Take-
feather.
Down with a feather.
But make sure it hits.
We'll just shoot 3 bolts of magic missile at him just to make sure.
There you
There you go.
Yeah, he can't survive that.
The
So
odds are stacked against him.
yeah,
I got a 1d4. Does that kill him? 5 damage.
Yep.
Yay!
Alright. Bros down. Boom.
Let's go.
then-
Yeah, you launch your magic bolts. And how about you? Are you running in the same direction as Fane? Do you want to hold
Do
your
I see
ground?
Fane starting to run to hide?
Yeah.
Or I look back at Ophelia because it'll probably be her. Or did she go already?
No,
I'm
she
after
goes
you.
after you.
Okay.
Ophelia will tell you to go to start running without her.
Okay, I'm going to take off kind of the general direction that Fane is.
Okay.
Just get out of there. Which-
And then Ophelia will have you take your turn, and then we'll kind of leave initiative and work with like what you guys are doing as a party.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action. Well, I'm going to cancel concentration so the plants wither up. I'm going to use my bonus action to wild shape into What's a common bird around here?
Good question.
Like a raven or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say just
Eastern robin.
I hadn't really thought of like the exact species that might be in this area, so I'll roll with whatever you say is like, yeah, that's a common bird.
Okay, I'll just say I'll be a falcon. I'm sure they exist around here
Yep, sounds good to me.
because they're in a mountainous region, so they have lots of birds that perch up in the mountains, I guess, right? I don't know.
Sure.
So,
Accurate.
so okay, so she's gonna
Yeah.
bonus action turn into a falcon, and then she's going to fly to catch up with the group and use her action to cast Pass Without a Trace on the 3 of them. So in that range, that radius, that sphere.
So you change into a bird and dive into the alleyway, following them. Excellent.
So we all
Okay.
have plus 10 bonus to dexterity stealth. So
All right. I want you all to roll fortune for me. If you roll high on your fortune checks, I will allow for you guys to have discussed like an exit strategy retroactively. But roll low and you'll have to just work with what you've got right now, making your own decisions. And
So-
if that is the case, I'll have you guys make snap decisions. I don't want any.
so
like,
is someone
discussion
rolling
of it.
is someone rolling for all of us?
No, I want you all to roll. It'll be a
Okay.
group fortune check. So a
And we just
majority
roll a
is what you're
D20,
looking
right?
for.
I
Correct. Do you currently have a hex point?
I do, because I killed somebody. So
So you roll that with disadvantage.
let's go. I have,
I'll give him my.
no, that's not.
Yeah, I can. Can I?
You can spend
Guys-
inspiration to yeah.
'Cause I
Actually, you
I
can.
still have 2 for today.
Oh, you saw it too.
In fact, yeah, that actually is something that I haven't really discussed on screen yet, so to speak. But per the rules of Mogterra, yeah, those born with the spark have kind of enhanced inspiration, which in this setting, inspiration is a tangible thing, not just a player mechanic, in which they can call on divine power. And per kind of the rules, what ends up happening when you use inspiration to enhance a d20 test that has disadvantage is you effectively kind of turn it into super advantage because you get to choose which of the 3 dice gets taken. So yes, she can in fact give you inspiration on that, and it will really juice your roll.
Would a fortune roll count as a saving throw? Could we use
No.
blessed on?
No, probably not.
Oh, and actually, I one thing I am wrong about, it is not it's not like super advantage. You can use the new roll, so you don't get to use the it's not like the old lucky feat, which allowed you to pick which die you choose. You have to use the new roll.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and roll first, and if
Okay.
you
I got a
roll
9.
low on disadvantage, then yeah, go ahead
I-
and
I
re-roll
got a
and
9.
use the new one.
Oh, you want me to re-roll to use a new one?
Yeah, because she's expending inspiration, so you re-roll and take whatever that is. For
11.
better or for worse.
11.
Better. Okay.
11.
Cool.
Okay, I got
Glad
a
we
6.
addressed that.
I got a 16.
Good. Gillian.
I also got 16.
Yay!
Okay. Then absolutely.
Woohoo!
Just in case somebody had the idea to discuss an exit strategy. So go ahead and do the metagame, talk to each other about your exit strategy. I won't be restricting that, so
Okay.
Okay,
Let's just say that like since we're all moving in a solid formation anyway, like we're all just like running. Let's find like an alleyway, or like maybe find a sewage way to go into. to hide, possibly. That's something that just comes to mind. I don't think hiding in a building would do us any good, but I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I would say let's we'll go through. Okay, I'll say that Ophelia requested a layout of the city and the sewage system from her employer, or from what's her name, what's her name?
Vita.
Vita. Just to aid them to be more or less likely to be caught, and not inconvenience their employer. And so knowing with the paperwork that they were given of where this will happen and all that jazz, she, along with the other members of the party, looked at the sewer system surrounding that area and where the nearest sewer manhole was. And previously, when they first got there, opened it enough that they would be able to easily remove it to flee into, and that she was able to track or map a way through the sewer system to get to a safer location away from where the fight happened, to come out and then return back to their bastion.
Okay.
So a sewage way to the bastion, essentially.
Excellent. Then in that case, I won't even have you roll. They're not looking in the sewers. The dragon wouldn't even fit in the sewers. So, and there's no foot soldiers to... soldiers. There's no watchmen to follow.
And then for Prim, can she dismiss Prim?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that way Prim doesn't have to go into the sewers with them.
And then what I will do is make a roll and see where we go from there. Okay. The dragon gets a so it's going to get one last opportunity to spot this this wagon as it's going through the streets. It doesn't know which way it's gone, per se, but flying overhead gives it quite the advantage of sight. So it rolls a 26.
Ooh.
If somebody would like to use inspiration to try to stop it from spotting the caravan.
Yep, I'll use my inspiration.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
That changes it from 28 to 16. Which actually is, in fact, going to be plenty, as the caravan of goods, they get a 18 on stealth.
Yay.
Nice.
So, you slip away, no problem, and happenstantially, the the dragon cannot find the actual caravan itself. So things begin to calm down, and that is where we're going to end for tonight.
Thank you so much for joining us for Toss the Dice. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next time.